Hi, David here. You may have heard the term negative gearing being thrown around. What exactly is that? Negatively geared properties are also known as capital growth properties. This is where the costs of owning the property, including principal and interest payments on a mortgage, property maintenance and repairs, real estate agent fees, insurance, and council and water rates are more than the rental income being produced. The strategy here is basically to wait for the property to grow in value and later sell it for a profit. In the meantime, you simply have to wear the costs of owning the investment property. For example, let's say you buy a $300,000 apartment unit in a newly built apartment block in an area where there has been significant residential development. It's likely vacancy rates are high, so in order to attract tenants, you charge around $300 for rent. The problem is that your mortgage repayments and other property management costs amount to $400 per week, so you're out of pocket $100 a week. Just like anything, there are pros and cons to negative gearing. Some of the benefits, for example, you can claim most losses including depreciation when tax time rolls around, and effectively reduce your taxable income. Independent financial advice is always essential. Another example is that you could bank on capital growth. You'll need a bit of luck as well, but as long as you've invested in real estate in a location with strong fundamentals for future growth or blue chip, you should see a good return on investment if you decide to sell at the end of a property cycle. That's typically 7 to 10 years. These gains should far outweigh any losses you've been hit with. Another benefit is you'll get long-term tenants. Although it may be harder to attract tenants, holding on to them may be a little easier than a cash flow property, since the property will likely be located in an area with high vacancy rates or low rents. Some of the drawbacks are potentially tied to cash flow. A negative gearing strategy tends to have more success if you're in a stable occupation and earning a regular income that is increasing over time. In this way, you can cover shortfalls in rent or property costs. If your situation changes, you're not usually in a position to increase rent, so it can really squeeze your cash flow and, at worst, force you to sell your property before realizing any capital growth returns. Tied to cash flow affects borrowing capacity. With less income in your pocket, your ability to borrow the amounts you need for further property investment can be hampered. Also, you'll get taxed. Any capital gains will be taxed, but luckily, you'll only pay tax on 50% of your capital gains. Is negative gearing right for you? Let us know in the comments below.